Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm starting yet another reading vlog, trying to regain that willingness towards reading. And for this purpose, I've just decreased my reading goal for 2025. I'm trying to be more mindful about the books that I choose. Usually I would choose the shortest book from my TBR and I would continue with it. But now I'm trying to find these books whose characters are more connectable to me. I ordered a book whose TV series version I used to watch when I was a child. I used to be just like that girl. She was very free and cheerful and hopeful about life in general. I think the TV show didn't focus on the obstacles and saddest parts of her life at the time, I think, since it was a kids show. And this is the most significant aspect that led me to read it today. And it is Emily of New Moon. Emily is a very excited girl about life, and she has a very fascinating imagination. She can see the things as she wants to, so nothing can actually make her mad or sad. Even the aunt that she's now living with and her teacher at school, these are two bad people that she mentions constantly. Even these people can't stop her from enjoying life every day. Now I'm on page 114 and I'm at the point where she starts to enjoy her new life. First, let me talk about the synopsis of this book. Emily is an 11-year-old girl and she doesn't have her mother. She lost her mother when she was 4 years old and she doesn't even remember the personality of the mother. She only remembers the funeral that they had, and since then she was living with her father, and at the age of 11 her father passes away too. But beforehand the nanny informs Emily about what is going to happen because the doctor had a very hopeless talk with them. So the nanny feels the need to inform Emily. And that night, Emily has this very serious talk with her father about him passing away. He talks to her about what might happen to her when he dies, whom she will live with. He shares some information about her mother too, and those people are the family of her mother. Her father talks her into a more hopeful point of view about life and tells her not to lose this spark that she has and some other beliefs that they have about life in common. So 2 weeks after this talk, the father passes away. So she's very young and she's trying to see the things in a positive way as her father suggests. And now she's living with the aunt that doesn't want to live with her, and this aunt also stopped talking to her mother when she got married to the father. Only 2 people in New Moon loves Emily. Unfortunately, she can't spend so much time with them. Then she starts school. She likes reading and writing poems and other literary pieces. Actually, there are very beautiful quotes in the book, and let me share some of them with you. I started with the emotional night that she had with her father. After the talk, when she fell asleep, her father said, "She will love deeply. She will suffer terribly. She will have glorious moments to compensate, as I have had. As her mother's people deal with her, so may God deal with them," he murmured brokenly. I think in this sentence, he gives some hints about the rest of the book, how her mother's people will treat her, how both parties will have some trouble getting accustomed to each other. Loving deeply and suffering terribly means that you are able to romanticize life and you can see even the tiniest bits of life. And when father died, when those people from New Moon came, and after their first encounter, Emily says, "Father, I didn't cry before them. I'm sure I didn't disgrace the stars." And at the end of this paragraph, she says, "And I'm going to cry a little bit now, Father, because I can't keep it back all the time." And that was what she was saying to the corpse of her father, which they kept for a day in the house. Actually, this was the scene that she was saying goodbye to her father, and she didn't want to do this in front of other people. How thoughtful of her at that very young age to be able to understand these things, how private her emotions and her relationship with her father was. Now I think I'm moving on to the more pleasant parts of the book, and the beginning was so deep, and I think this is gonna be the best book of my life.